You're listening to Getting Real with Real Estate with Danielle Kempf and Jim Kempf, St. Louis's favorite father-daughter real estate team. With honest advice, local insights, and stories from the real world of real estate. Because smart real estate decisions start with real conversations.
Here we go.
Hello, hello.
Another podcast. It's a special podcast day today.
It is a special day today.
It's going to be a fun one, I think.
I hope it is.
Yeah. Why is it so fun?
Or why is it so special?
Why
I
is
think
it so
it's
special?
the question.
Why? Yeah. Why is it so special?
It's podcast number 50.
Number 50.
Number 50.
Can you believe that? That's
Honestly,
how old
no.
That's how old I am.
Well, okay. We'll let that one slide for today.
It's like one a year. No.
No, gosh, if it's been one a year, it'd be too long.
Yeah. Oh, God.
It has taken us a couple years. We've been doing this for, 3 years now?
It's taken a while. Yeah, it's taken a little while, but it's been kind of fun.
It's like the turtle in the hare. Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say something like that. That's good, though. It's been fun.
It's been a fun podcast. We've grown. We've learned a lot. Hopefully you at home have learned a lot, too. Or in your car, wherever you're listening to.
Yeah. I think it's been just kind of cool content, I think. I hope people think that. So.
Yeah.
But anyway. So.
Before we get into
we got to start
today.
We have to start
with a joke.
With a joke, but since it's our 50th podcast, I'm telling the joke.
He's telling the joke. And I haven't even heard this one.
This is a new one.
It's a new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. And so it's kind of going along with the World Cup theme.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Right? So it's soccer.
Soccer theme.
Anybody doesn't know what that, you've been living under a rock and don't know what that is. So why was Cinderella so bad at soccer?
Oh, I know the answer.
Oh.
She always ran away from the ball.
I guess that wasn't as good a joke as I thought it was. Oh,
it's just one I've heard before.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, same as me when I was a kid in soccer. I wasn't very good at soccer. I ran the other way. I was picking clovers.
You just didn't run.
I still don't run.
Let's be real. So, all right. Well, so today's format is going to be a little different.
We're going to do Q&A style.
Yeah. So we have like a whole table full of questions on little slips of paper. Mm-hmm. Should we show everybody the slips of paper? They're just kind of like these little things.
So we're just going to pick one at random.
Yeah, and then that person has to answer it. And then, so I guess who gets to go first? I think you should go first.
Okay. That's fine.
Are we answering the same question? No, we're answering.
We'll kind of just play it by ear. If it's a good question, we can both answer it. If it's a mid question, we can skip.
What's your first question?
This is a good one. What's your go-to order at your favorite local restaurant? So that means I first have to pick a favorite restaurant.
That's hard.
But I think my answer is really easy because
I know what mine is.
I know what mine is. It is Shotzi's in Afton. It is a house salad, house dressing, hold the tomatoes. Sorry, I don't like tomatoes. With a cheese pizza.
And I get the pretzel.
No, I eat the pretzel.
I always eat your pretzel. You never eat your pretzel.
We split the pretzel.
Okay, sometimes
we'll
we do that.
pretzel.
All right, that's a good one.
So that's my go-to order.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Were you also going to be at Shotzi's?
Well, yeah, I was going to say that, but I was going to say a little bit different pizza, but my go-to used to be, pepperoni, bacon, and black olive pizza. Their pizza's phenomenal.
Their pizza's so good.
Although their pulled pork is pretty good, too. I used to get their pulled pork sandwich a lot, too.
So
and then my runner-up's going to be the pork poutine over at Crow's Nest.
Crow's Nest, that's a good one.
Had that a couple weeks ago. It was really good.
Yeah.
So
I think our favorite restaurant.
I'm going to go, I'm stick with Shotzi's.
Shotzi's.
Yeah, that's good.
Crow's Nest is a good second runner.
Yeah,
runner-up.
Yeah, I love them both to death, but just.
And we have kind of memories there, too.
Yeah, that's an old one. We used to play quarter hockey on the tables.
On the tables, yep.
When we were little.
Well, I remember us going there before they banned smoking in the restaurants. That's how long we've been going there.
Yeah, that was kind of nasty there, but yeah.
Okay. Okay, next question.
Here's my question. First question.
First one.
Ay. Is there a routine, mindset, or practice you lean on when life feels overwhelming that helps you regain perspective? Yeah, I just walk it off.
Accurate.
Is there a routine, mindset, or practice? I think I'm just going to go go to the gym and work out. I just like to try to work out, and I try to work out more than I try to get back in a habit there. Yeah. It's tough to do that sometimes when you're my age. But yeah, that's probably, I guess, one of my go-tos. I'm not really sure what else I could say would be that. But, yeah, I just try to go to the gym and have a good sweat and workout, go sit in a sauna and sweat my you-know-what off. And so, yeah, that kind of helps regain perspective a little bit. Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's me.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
What's a piece of advice that sounds good in real estate, but you found isn't always true? Ooh, that's a good one. And I was actually kind of hoping I'd get that one.
Yeah.
I wrote the questions, by the way, so I kind of had a sneak peek. I like this one because I think investors nationwide think of St. Louis as just a cheap, easy place to get real estate.
Right.
And while sometimes it can be, and I mean, you had the numbers this morning of St. Louis and Kansas City are number 2 and 3 for the biggest.
For the highest percentage of investor purchases.
Within the Midwest and Sun Belt.
Yeah. Well, I think that's nationwide, too.
Oh, nationwide?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was for those areas. Yep. And so, while yes, we have some very reasonably priced houses in here, and they can make good investment properties. You always kind of got to remember there's a high risk, high reward. Same with stocks in it, and I don't think everybody realizes that when they see those numbers.
I want to buy a $15,000 property.
And Section 8 it. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that's good advice. That's a what was the advice part
Yeah, what's
of
a piece of advice that sounds good in real estate, but you found isn't always true?
Yeah,
St. Louis, we do have cheap houses. That is
you can
sometimes
find cheap,
true.
but
You can find cheap, but good and cheap is...
The old rule is you get what you pay for.
Yeah, or it's like the triangle. It's like the quality, cheap, and price or whatever.
Do you
I know
want a good, cheap, or fast?
Yeah.
Pick 2.
Yep, so I'd say that's my answer.
Think about that one there, folks. All right, so that's a good answer.
That's my answer.
I don't really have anything else to add to that, so I'm just going to go to the next one.
Yeah. Oh, no.
What would you be doing if not in real estate?
Ooh.
That's a good one. Well, I mean, I was in the car business and automotive financial services for a long, long time, so I'd probably say that's what I'd be doing because I knew that business pretty well and did pretty good at it. But I love real estate. But I guess that's for sure what I'd be doing. Yeah,
okay.
I think so.
I don't have an answer for that one.
Yeah, beach bum doesn't count, so I guess, ski lift operator.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That would be awesome. I'd love to do that.
Instead of beach bum, I can work the tiki bar on the beach.
That would be fun,
close
too.
enough.
And when I grow up, I might become a truck driver. I think that'd be kind of fun.
You've said that in a couple. You've said that a couple
I think
times.
that'd be fun, man. You're just tooling
Your
around,
butt would
seeing
hurt so bad.
Yeah, that's true. But man,
and
just driving around, seeing the country and stuff, I think it'd be kind of neat.
That's true.
Anyway,
we can road trip.
Yeah.
Okay. What's something you're passionate about that has nothing to do with real estate? It has nothing. I'll answer that too.
I got your. I have your answer.
You know my answer?
Well, I think I do. I know one of them.
I have 2. I'll say firstly is my pet birds.
That's what
you're going to say, yeah. My partner and I, we just got our second bird. We have cockatiels, and so it's been very fun having a new flock member. Mm-hmm. And I would say second is just getting outside, whether it's going on walks in parks or trying to garden. This year hasn't been great, but I try and get something green in the ground and maybe watch it grow. Really try not to kill it. I don't know if it's a passion project or just spite.
Does that include the weeds?
Yeah, I'm really good at letting weeds grow. And so, again, not really passionate about the weeds, but I like getting outside.
Good. That's good. I like that. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Your turn.
Here we go. This is a really thick one.
It might not be as bad as you think.
All right.
Oh, no, it is. You're getting the hard ones. I'm getting all the fun ones.
I know. These are like, okay, looking back at your career, what is the moment you stopped feeling like a salesperson and started feeling like a trusted advisor? That's a great question. What is the moment that I stopped feeling like I don't know if I had a necessarily a moment, but I would say it was probably, I'm going to say probably around like the 2018 or 19 mark, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Because I finally came to the realization that I think the way it was just me at that time, but the way I service my clients, I think it's hands down, and the way we do today service our clients is hands down better than probably 90% of the other agents out in the market.
I would agree with that.
And I'm not to slam anybody, I just think it's a fact. And so I think that when I finally realized that back, let's call it 2018, 2019, whatever. So I think it's somewhere around there. When I would like call people, like if I was calling expired listings or something, right? I didn't feel like I felt like I was offering a way to help them in a way they haven't been helped before, and not like I was just trying to sell them on me or or trying to get a listing. I just that
trying to help them.
Yeah, so that's
a good one.
And so that's when I kind of started changing my mindset a little bit, I guess.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can I answer that one too?
Yeah.
Because I feel like you've been doing this almost 20 years now. I've been doing this just 6. And so mine has come a lot more recently within like the past 2 years where I helped some clients who I first helped them buy a new house. And then they called me. They were expecting another child, and we helped them sell and buy a new one, a little bit bigger for them. Mm-hmm. And so they were one of my first earliest clients, and they came back and trusted us enough to kind of help them again. So mine's more recently. I mean, again, that's been within the last year or so.
Yeah.
And I've always tried to feel like an advisor. Sometimes you feel like a little bit of a salesperson, but I've never felt like that typical car salesperson. But when you have a client who kind of keeps coming back to you and they trust you, it makes you feel good about what you do.
It sure does. Absolutely. I totally agree. Referral partners, same way. They refer people to us because they know we do a good job. And that's, I love it. Good answer.
Okay, let's see if I can get a hard one.
Okay.
Okay. If someone gave you a completely free day with no responsibilities, how would you spend it? And I'm laughing at that because there is no such thing as a completely free day with no responsibilities in real estate. Unless you're maybe on vacation, and even then you're probably really busy. If someone gave me a free day, I would hit a coffee shop. I'd go for a walk, maybe to like Shaw Nature Reserve, go down to Babel State Park, hit a park here.
Okay.
Is like my food free? I mean, can I just hit everywhere for lunch?
No. Oh. You can't get. No, you don't just get free food.
Well, I'm not saying from them, but just like a free day with no responsibilities. Like if I go shopping, is like my thrifting free? If I go to the thrift store, is that free?
No, you still have to pay for everything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I think it doesn't specify that on the question, but you can't just
everything's
free.
Well, that'd be cool.
I mean, that would be kind of nice. I'd take it. Okay.
I just putz around town.
All right, that's good. I like that.
What would you do with a completely free day and no responsibilities?
I would probably. I would go. I would go take a nice long bike ride, like at the Creve Coeur Park. I love doing that.
Go up to St. Charles.
Haven't done that in a long time, but I like that. I think that's fun. I didn't do it all last year because my hips were so bad, but that would be, I think, some part of it. And then just maybe like hanging out and having lunch and a couple beers, and then going home and taking a nap.
That's a good day.
Like sit down and watch some golf, and that'll put me out, and I'll just take a little nap, and that's about that. That would be a pretty good day.
That'd be a pretty good day for you.
And just like leave the phone at home.
Yeah.
That would be a good day. I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
And maybe go to the gym first. That would be like at 5 a.m. Get that over with, and then go bike ride. So it wouldn't be much different. But I think it'd be a fun day.
It would be a good day. It would be a good day.
Okay. All right. We next.
All right. Next one. Yep.
What's the most underrated neighborhood in St. Louis area right now? Which one is overrated? Holy moly.
We're probably going to make people mad either way we answer this.
What's the most underrated? That's a really good one. I kind of hesitate to even answer it.
All of them are good.
Well, they're all great neighborhoods, but underrated.
Like if you had to move, where would you go?
I would probably go honestly, if I moved, it probably wouldn't be in St. Louis. I'd probably go somewhere. I think I've told you this before. I'd probably go try to find 20 or 30 acres with a little pond and some, where I could just kind of hang out.
Okay.
That would be kind of fun. Like on a river, maybe would be nice, or a pond, have some water. But underrated neighborhoods and overrated neighborhoods. Golly.
And we can skip if you don't
underrated. Well, I mean, there's some up and comers. I mean, like Dutchtown, Gravois Park areas are trying to. They're kind of. I mean, I'd say those are probably a little underrated. They're kind of. They get some bad press, I guess, but they're trying to really come back around. Overrated. The Grove grew so much and everything. That might be a little overrated. It's really, I think, sort of expensive to live there. I would say.
I remember when it used to be dirt cheap to live there.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I mean, for a while. Like the neighborhoods around, Southampton and St. Louis Hills. Those neighborhoods, I think, are. I don't know if they're underrated, but I love those little neighborhoods. There's a lot of little stuff to do there. Clifton Heights, where you live, is kind of an underrated maybe neighborhood.
Yeah.
Because
you're central to about anything, too.
Yeah, you're really easy to highways and all that kind of stuff. This is a tough question.
I'm sorry.
No,
we
but
can
it's
call
good.
it there.
I like it. Yeah, that's
okay.
good. All right. I hope that's a good answer. I hope we didn't make anybody mad.
I don't think we made anybody mad. I didn't like that question.
You can't.
I was trying to give it to you because I feel like I'm getting all the easy questions.
Well, just go.
What's the most St. Louis thing about me?
Okay, what's that?
That is kind of a hard one.
Yeah,
we like our sports teams when they're doing good. I try and follow them more than just a little bit, but I feel some years...
You're a fair weather fan, is what you just said.
No, I try not to be a fair weather fan. I try and listen to them and, I maybe don't watch every game, but I try and catch a game when I can.
Okay.
But also, like, when they're doing well, you follow a little bit more.
Of course. Yeah, I don't...
But also, like, gooey butter cake. I love gooey butter cake.
That's pretty St. Louis.
That's pretty St. Louis. I don't like toasted ravs anymore. I'm sorry, I'm vegetarian, but I do love toasted ravs. Just
I like them.
Like the cheese ones nowadays.
Okay, well that's good though.
So those are my two answers.
All right. Do I have to answer that one?
If you want to. If you got an answer.
I don't know. I mean, I still ask everybody where they go to high. I still ask everybody where they go to went to high school because I always want to know that.
It is interesting. And people not from St. Louis don't understand it.
Yeah, that's just the thing. You have to know that.
You just have to know. And it's not that... I think sometimes people think that there's some, like...
Good and bad high schools.
Good and bad, and, like...
Just gives you perspective.
Not, like, perspective, but also it's just fun when you find someone when you're like, oh, wait, I think I know someone who was in school your year. Like, you just find that common connection. Because St. Louis is just big, small town.
Yeah.
I love that part about it. So you just never know who knows who.
Absolutely.
That's why I like asking it.
Yeah, same here.
All right, we each want to take another question or two?
Yeah, we got a little... I think we're doing good on time, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, this little skinny one. Let's see what this one is.
Is it skinny or easy?
What's a small thing that instantly makes your day better? Aw, when I come to work and see my daughter. How about that?
Such a good answer.
I know, that's a great answer.
I'll pay you later.
Small thing. Yeah, you owe me $20 too, I think. Don't you owe me dinner?
I paid dinner.
Oh, okay. You put that on the company card last time. What are you talking about? Small thing that instantly makes your day better. Small thing that instantly makes my day better. That would probably be, going
to the gym?
That I was just, like walking out of the gym at about 6 a.m, it feels really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
Or maybe not 6:30-ish. But I'm not there that early. But yeah, that really makes my day start off good. So I do
Your morning
enjoy
routine.
That. Yeah. I like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
You gotta try and get strategic with it. Okay. I think we kind of already answered this one. So it's, what's your favorite place to take a walk or a bike ride? You mentioned Creve Coeur, and you bike all the way up to St. Charles. That's a really good bike ride.
You go all over God's creation from over
yeah, because you can get on the Katy Trail, and I mean, if you wanted to, you could get out to Kansas City.
Yeah. You go to wine country if you want to.
Yeah,
if you want to
do
bike that far. Be a long drive.
That'd be a long bike.
Be a tough one to get back.
I think Shaw Nature Reserve is just always gorgeous. If you go a little bit further out, like 44, there's all the there's Don Babbler State Park, and there's all the state parks down that way.
That's good.
I'll say those. You can just get a little bit out of the city, and you get some wide open space, and it's a good, I don't know, maybe 45-minute drive, so it's not too bad at all.
Okay. Good deal. All right. We take a couple more? Yeah. We got enough to do like 3 podcasts probably.
We might do a part 2 of this one. This has been a fun one.
This is kind of fun. It's kind of
a little bit of us, a little bit of St. Louis.
Get to know us again kind of thing. What's the hardest conversation you've ever had to have with a client? With a client.
Yeah.
How did you navigate it? Oh, boy. All right. So, yeah, this one, I'm not real proud of this one. I've probably said this before, I think. I had a knockdown, drag-out conversation over the phone with a client one time about a house we were trying to sell for him. And that thing had been on the market, like, it was an expired listing that I picked up after it had expired, like, literally 5 or 6 times, I think.
Okay.
The guy couldn't give that house away. And he was out of state. I won't go into too much detail. To protect the innocent.
Client,
whatever.
Patient confidentiality.
Right. The real estate HIPAA violation. But anyway, so we got down to finally we were ready to sell the place. We're under contract, and then all of a sudden the hit the fan, and he got all bent out of shape about something stupid, and it got we were kind of throwing some F-bombs at each other because it was just a really heated conversation, and I was not proud of that conversation at all. But I mean, it was just one of those things where it kind of.
It's hard to have a come to Jesus moment sometimes.
I didn't necessarily started it, but I did kind of finish it. But and again, I'm not proud of it, but it happened, and I look back at that and I go, man, I was such an idiot. But sometimes,
lessons.
Honestly, you got to learn from things. So if you make, whenever you make a mistake, if you don't learn from it, you're even a bigger idiot. But it was a tough conversation, and it got kind of ugly. It heated on both sides, and. One of those you kind of regret, but I did learn a lot from it. Yeah. And we ended up selling the house, and everything was fine. But that was a challenge. That was a really tough one.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know if I've ever heard that story before.
Oh, really? I thought I would have shared that one with you before, but I thought maybe I talked about it on another podcast, but maybe not.
Oh,
but
I don't know.
Yeah, that was a toughie.
Ooh.
Yep. You can't put it away. She's trying to do this like every time. She like screens.
Well, because I just get the St. Louis ones. So what's the best off the beaten path happy hour spot in St. Louis?
Oh.
And so we're real estate agents.
Did you mark these because we talked about that right before the podcast?
I know. I just
picked you marked the cards.
I didn't.
Or something. Okay,
that's why I was trying to put it back. But yeah, so we did talk about this before the podcast, and so just off the beaten path, my first thought is just Foley's.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is off the beaten path for sure.
Well, yeah,
it is and it isn't.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with Maplewood, it's off the beaten path. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a cool little place.
It's a cool little place. Yeah, it's a fun little one.
Yeah. I think you can still smoke in there.
I think you can.
That's a little tough for me, but that's all right. I don't care.
But that's off the beaten path for sure.
Yeah.
I don't really know if I have a favorite happy hour spot. I like Mexican restaurants. El Indio on Manchester. That is my favorite Mexican place. I would go there for happy hour. I don't really know if they have a happy hour menu. I would just go there and have a margarita and chips.
All right, that's good.
That's my answer.
All right, I like it. I'm trying to think. I don't necessarily have a go-to, but
I don't either.
I love going to Schlafly's and having a beer. That's local around here, but gosh, there's a million places. I don't get out a whole lot anymore, to be honest with you, but
any of the bars in Soulard are great. I just don't go all that
there's
often.
A lot of there's tons of places. I'll stick with Schlafly's. I enjoy going there.
Yeah,
it's a cool place. So,
all right. Want to do one more?
Let's do one more quick one,
okay.
And then we'll sign off for today, and then maybe we'll have round 2 of this.
We'll do round 2. We still got a lot of questions. You
You
can put that one back.
Jesus.
Well, here, I'll ask you a good one.
I do get the
You got all the
tough
hard ones. Here, I'll ask you a question.
Oh, you're gonna.
I'm going to ask you
me
a question.
This
This is an ad-lib one.
Okay, go ahead.
Did you ever think we'd get to episode 50?
Oh well, no, not really. I mean, we started off. It was kind of easy at first.
Mm-hmm.
I think it felt like it was, and then it got tough. We finding content, believe it or not, I mean that's kind of hard. Sometimes we just talk about stuff like today. This is kind of fun actually.
Yeah, this is a good one.
But it was always fun bringing referral partners on board with us and stuff. I enjoyed doing that kind of stuff.
We should do that again.
To get to episode 50, yeah, I honestly I don't know that I ever thought we'd really make it because we tried to do like every other week, and it's been a little bit of a struggle.
It's been a roller coaster.
But yeah, that's a good one. I honestly I didn't think we'd really get that far.
Honestly, I never.
But it's great that we did. I think.
Oh yeah, it's been
fun.
so fun doing this. I
hope people are like actually get something out of it. So I know this is just kind of a fun conversation one, but we talk a little bit about sales,
bit of everything.
a little bit about St. Louis, and a little bit about just stuff and just us in general, I guess. But yeah. It's
never
been,
really thought we'd get here.
Yeah, it's been cool though.
I still just remember the first time one of our owners said, "I have the idea for you. You two are going to do a podcast." And he's pointing at the two of us.
You guys should do a podcast.
And his face lit up. He got so excited about it.
That's a great idea.
And I'm like, I had no idea how to edit a podcast, start a podcast, anything. And so shout out to our amazing editor,
Thank
Sam.
God for Sam
she
at
is
CM
awesome.
Video.
If you haven't seen our podcast with her, that's just a couple episodes back. So check it out. She is fantastic.
She's the best.
She makes us look good. She can make you look
good.
good.
For sure. Yeah, we could not have done it, and we couldn't have ever got close without her. So. Anyway,
and
that's
so
the answer to that question.
Yeah,
so,
it's been fun, and we never really thought we'd got here, and yet here we are.
Here we are.
So,
well, we may do another one. These questions were kind of fun. I kind of enjoyed it. We got a whole
more.
slew of them still, so we may do number 2 with that.
Part 2.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. That'll be
right.
51. All right, well, we're gonna sign off for today.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yep.
And
if we can,
will see you next time. Oh,
yeah. Well, I just always got to say, if if anybody out there, if you're looking to buy or sell, need any help, questions, any of that kind of stuff. Phone call is free. Info is free. We'd love to chat. Okay?
Happy to help you. We'll see you on the next one.
See you later.
That's it for this episode of Getting Real with Real Estate. We hope you learned something new, had a laugh, and feel a little more confident in your real estate journey. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Kempf Team for local insights, listings, and a real look at what it's like behind the scenes in real estate. Have questions or a topic you want us to cover? Reach out anytime at 314-336-1926. And don't forget to subscribe on Apple Podcast, Spotify, or YouTube so you never miss an episode.